Let's take a look at the countifs function. The countifs function is similar to the countif function with one feature. The countifs function will accept multiple ranges and multiple criteria. Let's try using it just like the countif function. I'll start a formula. So I've typed in countifs, and I'm going to go ahead and select my first range. I'll come out here and click on B1 under country. I'll hold my Control Shift down arrow to select that whole column, and then a comma. And next I'll go ahead and type in my criteria for this. I'll go ahead and just type in quotes, I'll type in USA, and I'll go ahead and close my parent and then press enter. And I get 8 results. It counted USA in the country column 8 times, and there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like it's working just as if we were using the countif function. But the countifs function will allow us to enter a second, third, and fourth, if I'd like, pair of ranges and criteria inside the formula. To start this, we'll just come up to my formula, click, type another comma. They're all separated by commas. And I'll type in my next series of range criteria data parameter. I'm going to come out here to quantity. Click on G2 for quantity, do a Control Shift down arrow to select that whole column, and then a comma. And this time I'm just going to look for those values in the quantity column that are equal to 20. Now it's important to note that the ranges or multiple ranges that we use in the countifs function have to be the same dimensions. That is, they can't be different sizes from each other. So B2 through B36 and also G2 through G36 and so on and so forth for as many ranges as you want to pair up with your criteria. I'll press enter and I get 2. And sure enough, within the USA records that I've pulled, there are only 2 that actually have the number 20 as the quantity. We could extend this further and say we'd like to see only those values that are less than 20 in the quantity. So I could come out here, got to put them in double quotes, but I'll say less than 20 in double quotes. I'll press enter and I get 3. And here are the 3 values that are USA and less than 20. Notice it doesn't include the 20s, it's less than 20. I could even extend this further and use a wildcard. I'll come up here to USA and backspace, so I just have U, and then I'll use an asterisk. What that says is, it doesn't care what the country name is, but it has to begin with the letter U. We don't care what comes after it. And I'll press enter, and I get the number 5. So I see that I have 5 countries whose name begins with the letter U and a quantity that's less than 20. And here they are. So countifs, just like countif, except you can insert multiple criteria ranges along with their corresponding criteria throughout the countifs.